If your child's struggling with meltdowns, with sleep issues, constipation, or even sensory overload, and you've been focused on the big goals, like talking more, focusing better, or reducing seizures, this video might completely shift how you think about your child's healing. Because here's what most parents don't realize: neurological healing doesn't start where you think it does. I'm Dr. John Caruso from Haven Family Chiropractic, and today I want to show you the first signs of recovery that most doctors, even most parents, completely miss altogether. See, when a child's nervous system has been stuck in fight or flight, when subluxation and dysautonomia have been running the show for months or even years, you can't just jump to the advanced stuff. Think about it like this: you can't build the second floor of a house if the foundation is cracked. Now, most therapies, medications, and even well-meaning interventions go straight for the brain. Speech therapy, behavioral therapy, brain-based laser treatments. But here's the problem: if the body's basic systems aren't working, if their sleep is broken, if their digestion is off, and the nervous system is stuck on high alert, those advanced therapies can actually make things worse. I've seen it dozens, if not hundreds of times at this point. Parents come to us after trying intensive brain-based treatments and their child's tics got worse, seizures increased, or their sleep completely fell apart. Not because those therapies are bad, but because the sequence was wrong. So what are the first signs of healing? What should you actually be looking for within those first weeks or maybe first month or two of neurologically focused chiropractic care? These are what we call neurological soft signs, the subtle but critical changes that tells us that your child's nervous system is starting to reset. Things like better posture and muscle tone. You might notice your child's head isn't tilting to one side anymore. Their shoulders are more relaxed. They're moving with better coordination. Things like improved sleep. This is usually one of the first things that changes for these kids. Falling asleep faster, staying asleep longer, waking up more rested instead of wired. More consistent and regular bowel movements, because when the parasympathetic nervous system, which is our rest and digest side, starts working again, digestion regulates, constipation improves, and their belly pain or the stomach aches start to reduce too. These kids have better immune function, fewer colds, faster recovery when they do get sick, less daily congestion. Things like reduced sensory overload. Suddenly brushing their teeth isn't a battle. Trying new foods becomes possible. Haircuts or the little nubbies on their socks don't end up in meltdowns. They're more calm. They're more focused. You start seeing longer attention spans. These kiddos are less explosive, better regulation. When we talk about emotional regulation, the intensity, the frequency, or how long it takes them to calm back down are the biggest things that we see change. Now, are these the big goals that you came in with? Probably not. But here's why they matter so much more. Now, these signs tell us the foundation is being rebuilt. The autonomic nervous system is shifting out of sympathetic dominance. The vagus nerve's coming back online, and our body is moving from survival mode to healing mode. And that's what creates the foundation for those bigger breakthroughs, like speech or behavior or even learning in academics. But here's the part that changes everything. Your child's body has to handle the basics before it can handle the advanced. Our motor system, our sensory system, our digestive, our respiratory, our immune system. Those bodily functions must be working before the brain can truly develop, adapt, and heal at the level that you're hoping for. This is why we use the insight scans every 12 to 16 visits, simply because we're not guessing. We're tracking objective changes in nervous system function, their muscle activity, their thermal patterns, their heart rate variability, how well the nervous system is regulating function from the inside. And when we see those scans shifting, when we see the nervous system moving toward balance and resilience, we know that the body is ready for the next phase. But here's the beautiful part. Once that foundation is solid, progress accelerates. Their speech begins to improve. Focus sharpens. The meltdowns decrease. Development starts to catch up. But it all starts with these foundational soft signs of change. So if you're a few weeks into care, you're not seeing the big changes yet, don't panic. Look for the small ones. Is your child sleeping better? Are their bowel movements more regular? Are the sensory meltdowns less intense? Because those aren't just nice to haves, but they're proof that your child's nervous system is healing from the foundation up. And that foundation, it's everything. At Haven Family Chiropractic, we don't chase symptoms. We restore the system. And we do it in the right sequence so that every step forward is stable, sustainable, and building towards the transformation that you're hoping for. If you're ready to see what's really happening within your child's nervous system, we only have a few consultation spots available every week. So click the link within our bio to book your child's insight scans and their consultation. Let's build that foundation together, and we're going to see you soon.